the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Vogt? Here. Mrs. Boyle?
Yes.
Mr. Farinella? Mr. Giannakis? Mrs. Miller?
Here.
Mr. Pender?
Here.
Mr. Sesselberg?
Here.
Mr. Cassia? Mr. Panisi?
Here.
In accordance with the terms of the Sunshine Law, adequate notice of this meeting was posted in all school buildings, the administration building, borough clerk's office, police headquarters, public library, 4 newspapers, and tapped into on January 6, 2022. Please be advised there is no smoking on school grounds inside or outside at any time. Please silence all electronic devices, and pursuant to district policy number 0167, each statement made by a participant shall be limited to 3 minutes duration, and no participant may speak more than once on the same topic.
Thank you. Discussion of board goals and district goals. I'm just going to put it off. There's a few board members that are out today, and we can do it next month. Okay. Superintendent's report.
Thank you, Mr. Panisi. I wanted to remind all parents and guardians of a parent meeting that is scheduled for August 30th. Elementary will begin at 6 p.m. Secondary will begin at 7 p.m. The Zoom link was sent to all parents and guardians with a registered email this afternoon. We'll be discussing a number of important topics, including the opening of school procedures, COVID-19 information for our students, security protocol, and a number of other topics, as well as the usual question and answer. For those that are interested, yes, Mr. Fierro will be joining me as my partner on there, along with the other administrators in the district. An important reminder to parents, we also will be sending this out tomorrow for, I believe, the 3rd, 4th, or 5th time, lunch applications. An email will be sent to you tomorrow regarding the 2022-2023 school year lunch applications. The federal government will no longer be offering free breakfast and lunch to our students. All parents and guardians must apply for free breakfast and lunch through the application process. Applications are listed within the Genesis system or directly on the school website. In addition, an application will be sent tomorrow along with the email. If you believe that you may qualify for this program, please complete the application. We cannot provide free breakfast and lunch unless parents and guardians complete the application, it's reviewed, and they are approved. So that's very important. Please make sure that you do that. Student schedules will be open to all parents and guardians on August 22nd, Monday. If you have a question, once you review your child's schedule regarding your child's placement or who their teacher might be, elementary parents may call directly to the building. The principal is there and will be able to speak with them, and the middle school as well. The high school, if there's a problem with the child's schedule, may reach out to the guidance department. We have left extra hours for our guidance counselors, so if there is an issue, you need to reach out to guidance. We can take care of that before the opening of the school year. All principals, in addition, have scheduled a building-specific parent-guardian meeting. Information will also be sent to you directly from the parent principals themselves. The before and after care program is ready to run, and specific district information is on our website. If you are interested in having your child attend the before and after program, you may reach out to the Office of Curriculum or go directly to the website. And if you have questions about registration, they can also be answered through the Office of Curriculum. I wanted to let the public know that our district, unfortunately, is experiencing some of the difficulties in hiring for the new school year. We believe that we will be secure in hiring any of our permanent positions. However, we are struggling to fill our long-term sub positions, and we are looking for day-to-day, daily subs as well. We did have a job fair earlier this month. We had about a dozen people interested in working for the district, so we took their information. But if you are interested in subbing, either long-term or on a daily basis, I ask that you contact our Human Resources Department. If you are interested in being a daily sub, we have criteria you must meet for that, or if it's a long-term sub position, we also have criteria to meet for that. But if you are interested, I'm asking that you please reach out to the Human Resources Department. Finally, we have some great news that I want to share with our public. Earlier last year, the South Plainfield Board unanimously approved the dedication of the Jost Field Press Box. We are going to go ahead and officially dedicate the press box at Joe's Field at our first opening home game on September 2nd. The press box was approved last year to dedicate the press box to Mr. Mike English, Mr. William Cochran, and all of the past, present, and future athletes of the South Plainfield School District. The dedication ceremony will take place at 6:30 p.m. at Joe's Field, again on September 2nd, and we're hoping we have a huge crowd gathered for this particular event. Thank you.
Thank you. Just a side note, I do have some district goals and board goals in mind that I will send the board ahead of time. Like this week, I'll send it to you, so then you can start, filling in, giving ideas, and then we'll have that discussion and approving that to that other meeting. Okay? Agendas, additions or deletions? There's nothing here. Public comments on agenda items, actually public comments on any items, because that's going to be the next one anyway. So any public comments on any?
Is that over here?
Yes. And just please state your name and address.
Hello, my name is Simone O'Leary. I am at 108 Hill Hollow Road in South Plainfield. I wanted to just come today to thank the board for the wonderful work that you guys are doing towards diversity, equity, and inclusion. I have been watching and speaking with quite a few of you, and Ms. Melissa, thank you so much for keeping in touch. But I just wanted to say thank you for the wonderful work that you guys are doing, and wanted to make that a matter of record. I did have a question as to what the goals are for the upcoming school year when it comes to the Peace Committee. I did preview the updates, and there really hasn't been much updates lately, and I understand why. But just curious as to what are the plans going forward, and also how did the recruiting efforts come as far as trying to attract a more diverse, I guess, staff and teachers.
So we had talked a number of different times during our peace meetings about the overall. So we had a district peace committee that was district-wide. In the last couple of meetings that we had, the members of the peace committee asked if we would possibly consider having peace committees specific to the buildings. They felt that if they went specific to the buildings, it would allow them to address topics that were district-wide, but something that may be specific to one building that isn't specific to another. So we decided that we would do that. We were going to go ahead, and each principal has been speaking with their faculty members, and during the month of September is reaching out to their students to make sure that we have a recruitment effort for our students in each of the buildings. So we're going to be doing building-based peace committees. The principals are providing a list of topics that we'll follow on each month, and then we'll also have a list of dates. They also asked, as a district-wide, which we're still keeping the district-wide peace committee, they did ask, as you noticed, I know that you are on the website, that we have the different committees. They asked the members of those committees if they could have the opportunity to meet, not after school, the way that we would, we would meet in our peace meetings. They asked if we would dedicate one day each marking period. So each of those committees, whichever buildings they were from, would come together and have the opportunity to focus on specific topics, whether it was curriculum, whether it was mentorship, whatever it would be, that they would have the opportunity to plan and then have an entire day of professional development. So with the board's support, we said, okay, we'll go ahead and do that. We'll be able to have substitutes come in for that day. So it'll be teachers, support personnel, and students from all levels. So they all get the opportunity and then make their topics grade specific or building specific. So that's what we're doing with the Peace Committee. In terms of recruitment, I wish I would have brought the numbers with me. We have had a number of hires, and if those of you have been watching, we did have a number of teachers here for the last meeting. We have a number of teachers and support and faculty listed on today's agenda as well. And we have a very diverse hires for this month as well. I really just think it was a targeted effort in reaching out to the groups that we're a part of, going directly to the schools. We went earlier this year, went out to, the Canes and the Wayne Pattersons and the Fairleys, all of the schools that are here. We went out with a recruitment effort, making sure they knew who we were. We had the first opportunity to speak to some of these teachers who hadn't even graduated. And I have to say, we did have a couple of our wonderful teachers who we hired last year. And they had worked in other more diverse districts, and they came to South Plainfield. They liked it here, and it was really, so I told a friend about how great it was to be here. So we did have a number of our teachers and our new hires this year come from, through the word of mouth of other teachers that we've hired from last year.
I think that's there we go. I think that's great. That's wonderful to hear, and I'm assuming that the efforts will actually continue with that. And as far as the school-specific peace committee, I think that's a fantastic idea. Is there going to be any efforts towards letting parents know exactly what's going on? Because I think it's nice that it's happening within the schools, but to actually let the parents know that, hey, this is what we're doing.
We said that this, one of the things that we have to work on is a little bit more PR in that area and making sure that everybody knows what we're doing. So again, we'll have that information on our website. We do have our Tiger TV. We do have TAP that comes in and asks us about specific, is there anything that you'd like to share with us? So absolutely we would. And then the principals in each of the buildings will also have an area on their website that specifically talks about what's happening in their building.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions? Seeing none, any board member comments? Okay, seeing none. At this time, we're going to have to move to executive session. Resolved pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act that the board meets in closed session at this time to discuss confidential matters pertaining to student matters, personnel matters, and client attorney privilege. Be it further resolved that the matters discussed in closed sessions will be made public as soon as the need for confidentiality no longer exists. Can I have a motion, please?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed? Okay, we're in exec, and how long do you think we're going to be back?
About 2 minutes.
Probably, let's play safe and say this is a half hour. Okay. Call the meeting back to order. Roll call, please.
Mr. Bull?
I'm here.
Mrs. Boyle?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Here.
Mr. Pender?
Here.
Mr. Sesselberg?
Here.
Mr. Panisi?
Here. Can I have a motion to approve the agenda?
So
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Bull?
Yes.
Mrs. Boyle?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Here. Yes.
Mr. Pender?
Yes.
Mr. Sesselberg?
Yes.
Mr. Panisi?
Yes. Can I have a motion to adjourn the COW meeting?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Thank you.
All opposed? Very good. Now, okay,
We have plenty.
pardon me? Yeah, salute the flag, please.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Bull?
Yes.
Mrs. Boyle?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Pender?
Yes.
Mr. Sesselberg?
Yes.
Mr. Panisi?
Yes.
In accordance with the terms of the Sunshine Law, adequate notice of this meeting was posted in all school buildings, the administration building, borough clerk's office, police headquarters, the public library, 4 newspapers, and tapped into on January 6, 2022. Please be advised there is no smoking on school grounds, inside or outside at any time. Please silence all electronic devices, and pursuant to district policy number 0167, each statement made by participant shall be limited to 3 minutes duration, and no participant may speak more than once on the same topic.
Thank you. Any agenda additions or deletions? Comments? comments from the public on any proposed resolution? Seeing none, can I have a motion to approve prior board minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Vogt,
Yes.
Mrs. Boyle,
Abstain on all three, wasn't present.
Mrs. Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Pender,
Yes.
Mr. Sesselberg,
Yes.
Mr. Panisi.
Yes. Good news, we did that last meeting. Okay, so can I have a motion on curriculum 1 through 23?
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Vogt,
Yes, abstain on number 23, conflicted.
Mrs. Boyle,
Abstain on page 8, number 23.
Mrs. Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Pender,
Yes.
Mr. Sesselberg,
Yes.
Mr. Sesselberg, Mr. Panisi.
Yes. Can I have a motion on policy 1?
So moved.
Second.
Discussion?
Discussion.
Yeah.
There was something added into one of the policies for vaping, smoking. I didn't see it.
Yes.
Right, it was just policy change as far as what we're doing with students and trying, when they come back, to re-ed.
It's listed within the, I don't have the policy.
Yeah, I'm not
Listed.
also part of it. That's what it was about. Okay? Okay, thank you. The others?
Now told Mrs. Ford.
Okay, roll call, please.
Mr. Vogt,
Yes.
Mrs. Boyle,
Yes.
Mrs. Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Pender,
Yes.
Mr. Sesselberg,
Yes.
Mr. Panisi.
Yes. Personnel, 11A through D.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
For the culinary arts, C11, is that the old person? Or, not the old person, the previous person?
As luck would have it, our culinary candidate is right here.
There she is.
I'm sorry, which number is it?
C11.
Are you the old person?
No.
If you're old,
What
I'm
page is
old.
that on?
11.
The old person or the whole? I don't know. The whole.
Previous.
That's previous, that's the previous, but the new one is added in here,
Oh, that was the previous?
that's previous,
So 11 should be removed.
removed.
Okay.
And it should be listed on here, you did get an email on it,
Yeah, we got the email,
but
the
there,
agenda.
it was changed in the agenda too.
Okay.
I don't know if it's changed on the printed version.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, it's on
Might
the
be
public
changed
version.
on the
That's what I was-
published
It's on the public
version on the
version.
So we have to
website.
add that then, right?
Do you want me to check that now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna backtrack a little bit now here, folks. Okay, listen, can
Do
we
you
have
have it on
a
the,
motion?
do you have the public?
Can we have a motion,
I don't have a printed
I'll
new
look
version.
just,
I could, yeah.
we'll have to have a motion to delete the current 11,
Right,
Motion.
and replace
Second.
it with,
Second.
okay, and replace it with?
Mom Mary's getting the step and
Oh.
everything.
Just
Ask her what her name is.
So it's,
And the step is 52.
C11, page 11.
All right, just read, you can read it into it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Good.
Janelle? Public ones.
Oh, it's a different old.
Okay, I'm sorry. Mr. Fiscal, he got it, go ahead.
What was your louder stroke?
Just, you can hear you.
Oh, Gabriella. Pirone.
Yeah, that's it.
Pirrone.
And it's step,
Step 1. Step 1. Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
That's good enough. Okay, okay, so we're going to replace number 11 with that. Can we had a motion, we had a second, any discussion? Can we have a roll call for making that addition, deletion and addition?
Second.
Do we have a roll call on that?
Mr. Poe?
Yes.
Mrs. Boyle?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Pender?
Yes.
Mr. Kesselberg?
Yes.
Mr. Panisi?
Yes. Now we're going to go back and have a motion on 11A through D.
So
Motion.
moved.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Poe?
Yes.
Mrs. Boyle?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Pender?
Yes.
Mr. Kesselberg?
Yes.
Mr. Panisi?
Yes. Finance 1 through 25.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Poe?
Yes.
Mrs. Boyle?
Abstaining on the 2 questions that I asked. When I receive a response, I will vote on those next time. And also on the attorney's bills, voting no on the back and forth between attorneys.
I did answer you at around 4 o'clock, so you should see that in your email when you do check it.
I was on my computer up until 4:30, I didn't see it, but thank you.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Pender?
Yes.
Mr. Kesselberg?
Yes.
Mr. Panisi?
Yes. Any public comments on any item? Seeing none, board member comments? Sharon?
Really quick. I just want to say to everyone, I hope you enjoyed the last few weeks of summer. We're looking forward to seeing everyone in September, but, you know, like I said, take advantage of these last 3 weeks. It's going to go fast.
Debbie?
I want to welcome our new special officer, law officers that will be in the school systems. Also, a great job to Summer Drama and the actors and the organizers. Thoughts and prayers to Kim Benowitz, who is one of our cheer coaches, on your loss. Also, our district has a multitude of teachers who are passionate about education, our students, and they are caring, creative, and ingenious. Cynthia Wong, you are all the above and a veteran of this school district. You will truly be missed.
Thank you. Anyone else? Very good. I'd just like to wish Showcase. That was the delay there. Okay.
Sorry.
It's all right.
I'll just be quick saying, I hope everyone enjoyed their summers. The last final weeks are upon us. And welcome back to all teachers, staff, faculty, students, administrators, and everyone. Thank you.
Again, I'll echo what Yvonne just said. Just have a great couple of weeks and have a great opening to the staff, everybody. And I know everybody's still working hard to get it open and get everything done, but it looks great. And just a good opening and a great year, I hope. All right, thank you. Anything else? No? Can I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Adjourned.